Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here. Now, credit repair companies can easily charge hundreds of dollars a month or even thousands up front to help dispute errors on your credit report. And today I'm going to be checking out CreditRefresh.ai, which tries to make that process more software driven instead. And this video is sponsored by CreditRefresh.ai, but as always, these thoughts are my own after using the platform. And one important disclaimer before we jump into things is that this isn't a tool that magically fixes your credit or removes legitimate debt. It's designed to help identify potential errors or unverifiable items on your credit report and simplify the dispute process. So let's go ahead and jump inside and I'll show you exactly how it works. So first we're going to take a look at is the dashboard of Credit Refresh. Now, this is the dashboard that you will see after logging in, and right away you've got your scores from all three major credit bureaus, your score history over time, and any disputes that you're currently tracking. As you can see, review, awaiting, resolved, the score history from month timeline, as well as Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, as well as your overall combined score. So you can see the different reports, and I like that you can quickly compare all three bureaus because it's pretty common for information to differ slightly between the different credit reports. So it's good to kind of get like a comparison across multiple. Now, next we also have is the score and history chart, where you can see your score factors as well as your actual score and history over time as the months go on. So this is, instead of wondering whether something has changed, you can actually see how bureaus has changed this over time. And this is just nice to have this in the tool. Next, and really one of the most key things that really separates Credit Refresh is the actual active disputes. So when you're talking about improving your credit score and disputing things and trying to clean things up, you go over to the disputes tab. So this is where you can see, and again, arguably the most important and most useful part is the dispute tracker here. And so you can see what is currently in review, what's awaiting, and what's been resolved. So instead of keeping spreadsheets, trying to remember when you've mailed something to an agency, everything is organized inside here, where you can see your responses, when they're due, and what companies you currently have things outstanding. Again, when it comes to like charge-offs, late payments, hard inquiries, things you're trying to dispute to ultimately try to help potentially improve your credit score. This is where you track all of that, right? Now, inside the My Disputes, essentially, this is really, again, the core of the platform that you have, right? Inside what's been active, and what you currently have inside your disputes, right? What's been resolved. So if we go in, you can see the resolution timeline. We have when the dispute letter was mailed, received by the bureau's reinvestigation, and then the second round, or what that may look like, what ends up being resolved, right? Based on the information. Now, so this is going to basically give you all the information in terms of existing disputes, the status, the bureau, the dates, right? As you just saw on screen. And really, if you're trying to dispute an accurate item, this is where you're going to manage that entire process for each of the companies you have that being disputed through. Now, next, we're going to be walking through what a new dispute would look like. And so that process is you just click up here on New Dispute. This is going to pull your credit report and analyze with AI. We're going to go ahead and click yes, and then we're going to go ahead and click continue. This is then going to pull the reports, and this is a soft pull, so this won't affect your credit score from each of the different companies. And then you can see, okay, we have a public record judgment, we have a bankruptcy, a charge-off. Now, for some people, this may be a little more, for some, a little less for others, depending on how bad your credit score is. But this, for example, AI found 8 provable issues on your credit report, right? So this is based on data, based on math and date and duplicate matching, again, to try to rank by the estimated score impact. And you can also uncheck anything that you'd rather not dispute, right? So if you notice something that doesn't look right, or if you're like, oh no, that's totally normal, that's not something I want to dispute, you can kind of go through here and see like an estimation on how much things would maybe improve your credit score, as well. Things that, is this actually being reported accurately? Yes or no? And you can go through here and select and answer these kinds of questions, right? This is really the biggest feature inside Credit Refresh, is the disputing tool, being able to get these new disputes generated and getting them tracked, right? So you can basically, if you notice something on your report that doesn't look right, you basically choose that item that has been flagged and why it's been flagged. You can find that information here as the judgment. The reason why it was filed is it's too old to remain on your report beyond the 7-year FCRA reporting window. So that's just an example here as to why it was selected out of the record, or the 10-year FCRA rule on bankruptcy. Okay, that's too old to remain on your report, should be not there anymore, right? Those types of time reframes, or why the legality of why certain things maybe shouldn't be on your credit report or counting against you anymore, right? So basically, you would just select an item that you want to dispute. You would then go through and then generate the dispute. So we're gonna go ahead and, for example, why this one was flagged, right? Again, each one is based on, let's say, yes, okay, added to disputes, no, add to disputes, yes, no. You basically go through, answer these questions. Let's go ahead and just generate the letters. So once you've selected which ones are accurate or not accurate, it'll then go through and automatically generate these letters, right? Your dispute letters are ready. So you have 31 letters covering 11 different items. I get this case, just for example's sake, is kind of a lot, right? But if maybe you do have, just kind of showing more examples, right? In case of what you might have, right? Re-age charge off from Ally Financial. And then this is what the letter would look like, right? It's automatically built out with the legal basis cited as well. And basically everything you would need to know with regard to dispute letters, right? So normally this is really what people either spend time researching how to write an FCRA dispute letter, or you hire a credit repair company to do it for you, right? So by generating a letter, it's a much faster process being able to do it this way with a credit refresh. So you're able to see it all step by step, as I've been showing you here in this video. Again, so you're able to basically, the nice thing about this is that it's already structured everything in a professional dispute letter. And if you want to make edits before sending it, you can, if you want to go in and do that. But this is pretty much the process, and we can go ahead and click continue. Now, this part, you can either download and mail it yourself completely for free inside the tool, or if you want to mail it out to all these disputing companies, they do also partner with a service called Rushmail, where they will then print and send all 31 of these letters for you. So, and at $2.99 a letter, it's not bad. Again, that's pretty much standard pricing, pretty reasonable if you want to go with their partner of Rushmail, and they'll mail it for you directly. And that can be a good time saver, a good hassle factor if you want to save it, or if you want to save some money, you'd rather save the $100 or so. In this case, you can also just download it, mail it all yourself. They're going to be ready-made PDFs that you can send out from any post office. You would just need to add the stamps yourself. So do keep in mind you have the letter cost, the printing cost, the stamp cost, which is going to be still probably less than the $2.99, but it is some of your time. So depending on whatever you want to do, again, free to download, mail yourself, or you can do with Rushmail. So in this case, let's just say, okay, I want to download all 31 letters. It's going to download all those to your computer. Letters are downloaded ready to mail. You just mail them, and then it will go ahead. You can go ahead and track your disputes to see, okay, you downloaded them all, you mailed them out. Once you drop them all, basically the first class where you want 30-day FCRA clock starts once the Bureau receives it. So once the Bureau actually receives it, then that is where it's going to be sent out, right? So you can make any edits if you want before actually sending them out, but effectively that's what it looks like, right? Pretty easy process overall. You can track your disputes here as we showed before, or we can go back to the dashboard and kind of keep a good eye on everything you currently have active, right? Basically next is credit reports, right? So the next thing is once you've actually sent in those disputes or you have the certain kind of flagged items, if you're really wondering where all this information comes from at the end of the day is where you actually review your credit reports, right? It's going to be inside these flagged items, again, from all three bureaus. It's important to review this information on a regular basis every time it gets pulled, maybe like on a bi-weekly basis or semi-monthly basis, depending on how often you want to look at this. Maybe it's weekly, right? Maybe you're really trying to improve your credit score. then you might want to look at it more often, right? But review all 3 bureaus, review the information, identify potential issues. Once you spot something that looks inaccurate, then you can start the dispute process that we just looked at as well. Next, you also have is monitoring and alerts. So this is just a, ultimately this tool is not just a one-time dispute tool. You also get new alerts, changes, account monitoring. Like I said, you can either go in manually and check it yourself every so often, or you can also get the monitoring and alerts that are going to help kind of notify you when you have any kind of changes or some weird things going on with your credit, right? So if anything new appears on your report, you don't constantly have to check it manually with the monitoring and alert system, right? So you're going to have all those going out to you as well. Next, we also have is the letter library. So this is going to basically be a one-stop shop for all the letters that you have generated and what you have then effectively, hopefully, you actually send it out if you did it yourself or if you did it through their partner company. But this is where everything, another thing I like is the fact that it is all in one place. You have all your letters. So this is for previous disputes, templates, any kind of records, anything. It makes it really easy if you need to reference something that you previously sent in some sort of case, right? Next, we also have is, of course, last but not least, is the actual pricing, right? So with the pricing for the Credit Refresh tool, it is pretty straightforward. And as you can see on screen here, it is $49 per month, includes the credit monitoring plus the dispute letter tools, which arguably the dispute letter tools really are the biggest driver for this tool. And because that is really ultimately what is going to be the steps that you need to take to try to make some big shifts in your credit report and your credit scores, what a lot of different credit companies help you with, right? Disputing those things, sending out those letters. This is going to kind of give you that option, right? So at that price, right, compared to hiring a traditional credit repair company, this is definitely positioned more as a do-it-yourself software option and how it maybe compares to other traditional credit repair companies in terms of a setup first work fee, the monthly fee per dispute charges, or the contract. Again, with Credit Refresh, there's no contract. You can cancel at any time. It's just that $49 a month flat monthly fee. So it is a, no additional cost. It's just that single fee per month and no per dispute charges. Basically all you would need is just the cost of sending the letter, again, which is, you're going to have that cost regardless of if you're using the tool or not, and sending out those disputes. So that's pretty much how it compares. And, I would say that, whether that's worth it for you depends on whether you'd rather have a software guiding you through the process versus paying someone else to handle it. Ultimately, that's kind of the biggest difference here with a traditional credit repair company or utilizing a software tool like Credit Refresh, which is a little bit more of a do-it-yourself DIY option, which can save you money if you got a little extra time on your hands and you're wanting to, again, go with, just that $49, upfront cost, right? So no surprises, you can see one flat price. Now, overall, with the Credit Refresh tool, basically, overall, I would say what stood out most is how straightforward the overall workflow is. As you can see on screen, you connect your reports, it'll scan it, flag it for anything that's disputable, it'll draft the letters for you, and then all you have to do is send out the mail. So you can either mail it via rush mail or do it manually yourself for free, or just paying for the postage itself. So overall, instead of bouncing between different credit reports, writing letters yourself from scratch, and trying to remember what you submitted, everything is connected inside a single dashboard. And if you're someone who wants to dispute potential errors yourself instead of hiring a traditional credit repair service, I can definitely see the appeal of a tool like this. It is also quite an early product, so I would expect the platform to continue improving as more features get added. And if you do want to check it out yourself, I will leave a link down below in the video description. And as always, do your own research, make sure you understand what you're disputing, and remember that no software can guarantee a specific credit score increase or remove accurate negative information from your credit report. But guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. Again, thank you to Credit Refresh for sponsoring today's video. And if you want to check them out, links available in the video description. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you found it helpful, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell to notify whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, guys, that is all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.